Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in. Today I want to talk about something that confuses so many young people, and it confuses a lot of people, but especially young people, because there's contradicting advice from all kinds of entrepreneurs and mentors and people that have a voice, have a public platform, and this confusing and conflicting advice is really derailing a lot of people off their path of success, especially if you're in sales or you're in business. So I want to clear that up for you, and I want to give you what really worked for me and what still works for me to this day. I'm sure you know just as well as I do entrepreneurs or individuals that have a public platform who talk about being patient, and patience is the key, and you can waste the next 10 years and you'll still be fine, and just all about patience, and you have time and you have your whole life ahead of you. It doesn't matter how old you are, and 40 is the new 20, and all these concepts. And then you hear other entrepreneurs or business owners or public figures who talk about, no, you have to be aggressive, you have to optimize every second, every minute, every hour. It's all about being aggressive, going for your goals, going after it, taking market share, being competitive. It's all about that, and that's how you win. And I just want to clear that up, because I already know from you just hearing that, you're probably already confused. And hearing it day in and day out from other influencers and public figures, it can be even more confusing. So let me tell you what works for me. Let me tell you, from working with high-level names that you would know in the entrepreneurship and business space, what I've learned, and also over the 10 years plus of me being in sales and business, what I've learned myself. Now, before I spill the beans and give you all the secrets, you know what to do. Like the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm really looking to build the channel and give as much value for people subscribing to me, and it's really a reciprocal relationship. I want to give so much value that you're almost obligated to send this to your friends, to your family, to people who are in sales or in business. So here we go. Let's get right into it. So the concept that I believe in, what I use to this day, is aggressive patience. You might be wondering what that means. Aggressive patience means you must be aggressive with your day-to-day micro actions, with taking steps towards your goals and the future you want to create. But you have to be patient with the outcome. You have to be patient with the results, and you have to understand that anything worth achieving should take some time. Any cause worthy of your time, energy, and resources should take some time. So that's what aggressive patience means. Aggressive with the micro, patience with the macro. That concept really helped me take so much pressure off my shoulders at a young age, because I was very aggressive. I was naturally more inclined to go after my goals, to get what I want in life. And I've always had that deep, intuition and that hustle and that hunger and that grind, whether it comes from the immigrant mentality, whether it comes from, my upbringing, whether it comes from whoever, it doesn't matter, nature or nurture, it's irrelevant. The point is, I've always had that inclination to be more aggressive and want the results faster. And that's good. Don't get me wrong. That's really good. But it doesn't serve you when you're playing a losing game. If you set yourself up with such huge, gigantic goals and expect yourself to achieve them in the next month, 2 months, 6 months, or even next year, then you're not setting yourself up to win. You're playing a losing game. And the key is this: to think big, to be aggressive, to be aggressive in the micro, to have these big macro goals, but at the same time to set up a game for yourself to win. The key is really that you want to play a game that you're going to win, because then you're consistently reinforcing those positive thoughts. You're reinforcing your accomplishments. You're reinforcing and rewarding the right actions that you're taking. So it's so important to set up a game for yourself to play where you can win, and not set up a losing game for yourself where you're constantly in this downward losing spiral, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And if you don't know what a self-fulfilling prophecy is, it essentially means you're going to think something and then move and act in that direction and get that result, and then prove to yourself that, hey, my thought process was true, and you'll continue this spiral and this cycle. Now, that could be done in the right direction, or it can be done in the wrong direction. So if you're going to be in a self-fulfilling prophecy, create a self-fulfilling prophecy, you want to do that in the positive direction. So there you have it. I want to keep it short and sweet and keep it at that, and not overwhelm you with too much information. The key is really this: you want to be patient with the macro, with the big picture goals, with the long-term goals, with the outcomes. Understand it should take some time, and guess what? It will take some time. Nothing happens overnight, and all these overnight successes you hear of have been a decade in the making, have been 10 years plus in the making. They've been doing the work when you're not watching, and now you just see them blow up. So there is no such thing as overnight. Be patient with the macro, but that being said, be aggressive with the micro. do the daily work, take the daily actions, be aggressive, strategize, know what you're doing, know your next moves, understand all of that. So be aggressive with the micro and be patient with the macro. And that's my concept of aggressive patience. That's how I live. That's how I like to operate. And I hope you got some value out of that. And all that being said, make sure to send this video to somebody else, share this content with other people that are in sales and business, friends and family, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And on that note, I'll see you on the next video.